Hi, and welcome again with Umbraco tutorial. Today we are going to do part 4. So in this video today we are going to create something called a view component. So in this view component we'll try to render the header of the layout. So rather than we use that or we write that header piece of code everywhere we need in each view. So now let's try to create it as a view component, and we can call it whenever we want. So how we can do that one? So let's jump to Visual Studio and we check what we can do with that one. So here our project. So as we said, we need to make this part as a generic. So I can call it in the home page or in the about page or in the future page that we will create. So how can we do that? So the easiest way we can create as a, we can leave it here, not here, just take this stuff from here, create a partial view. Inside that partial view we can call the current page. From the current page we can get the data. But let's do something more professional. We can create a view component. So what's the view component? We can create now here something called view, let's call it view component folder. So here will contain everything we need. There is one more in here. And let's create a new class here, call it, what we need to create something called header view component. View component. That's it. So in this class, it will be something similar to the controller that calling the view component. Sorry, so you have view and you have controller. So the controller, through the view you will call the controller, but here you don't need to do that stuff. Something called I think I view component, and let's go call this one here, and let's see, it is a view, not I view. Sorry, and like this. Come on, please. Here we are, and we can add this attribute here. We can say it is a view component. So in this one we need only we need the CTOR. Let's say sorry, CTOR. So what we need here, we need always we try to log everything. So that means we need a private, let's say read only logger. We use Microsoft Logger here. That's fine. Let's take this one and let's pass the view component. Oh shit, what I'm doing, not here. Let's cut this one here and let's use it here. That's fantastic. And let's pass it here, and this is nice. So we need something else here, public iView. Here we need to use the iView result. Should be iView result. iView component result. This one, and this it invoke. We are not passing any data, and so you can here return view. View. That's it. So now we need to think what we need exactly to send from this view to so from the bag code to the views. So if you back again to the home page, no, it's not home page, sorry, in the layout. So we have something called header. That means we need the title, and we need the subtitle, and we need the banner. So let's back here now. So how I can call that stuff now? I need way to, or something, or service to help me to call that data from Umbraco database. So we have two ways. The current way we'll use is something called Umbraco context accessor. So the context accessor, why we are using this one, not using something called also Umbraco helper. So the context accessor, they will give you the data that depend on the page you are calling. So let's suppose on the home page, so they will go straight away by themselves to the home page and calling the home page data. But if you use the Umbraco helper, they can call, let's suppose you are on the home page, but you can call the about page, the author page, any page you need. So I think this one still simpler and easier for us. We can do this one for us here. So what we said here, Umbraco, as we said, will be the context accessor, this one, and it will be shown private and read only. Why we don't have nothing here? Let's add this one here. I think this is long a bit. Let's say context, and we have to add it here. Let's say my Umbraco accessor, and we said what is context, and here we are. And let's say I don't like this one, and let's say here this dot and this dot context equal context. That's nice. So we have the reference now. What we can do now, so how I can call that, how I can call the data, I will say var content, I will say equal to that context. I said please give me get required Umbraco context dot the published request dot published content. That will give me all the data from the page I want. We should be something, could be null, one of them, so let's add the question mark ever if we can. Nice. I think we are doing now good to know. So if you are sure which page you are calling, you can say, let's suppose I'm calling the as a home page. I can straight away cut that one. But here we are not calling home page. This header will be used everywhere. So you can call it from home page, you can call it from about page, from author page, from any page you want. So this one, let's leave it generic here now. It will be type of I published content. So what you can say here, if this one, if this content is content, not context, is, let's suppose is null, we can straight away return the view. Okay. So if it's not null, so that means I need, as I said, I need to create something to, let's say, I don't want to send, to be honest with you, I can't send this one straight away. I can send this one to the view out straight away, but that will be messy a bit. So let's do something more clean and more easier. So send what you need only. What I mean with that, send what you need. So don't send everything to the view. Send, I suppose you need here title, you need subtitle, you need the banner, and you need depend on what you need exactly here. So here I need a few things. So I can call or I can create, let's suppose model. I fill that model and send it to the front end. So I can do that. Let's here together add something called models under this, of course. So this will be our custom models. Under this one, let's go again, add something called view component models. So under this one, I will create something called here class again. Let's call it header view. So as we said, we need to send the prop first things is a string, which it is a title. Also, we need something called the subtitle. There's too many T, too many L. Let's remove that here. And what we need also the banner. The banner, what we can send the banner. Let's do the banner string, or let's say for now string, we leave it. String. Let's say image URL for now. Maybe we can change that one after, but let's see why. Each one of them could be empty. That's three things we need. we'll see why we are doing that and how it will be easier for us when we fill the data here. So here what we can do, I will create something called header view, which it is this one. I'll call also header view equal new. That's fantastic. So if it's empty, I will send that one. I need to send it. I don't need to send anything empty there. It will be null because I need that data type to be sent it if it's empty also. So here I say header view dot. I need something called title. So it will be equal. So now how I can get the data from my content here? If I said content like this, dot, I don't have something called title here. Why? Because it is generic, this one. I publish content, and the title we created by ourselves in the back office, and the document type, we said I need something called title there. So I can't get it here. So the easiest way to say value, and I'm sure the content is string type, I would say please give me the title. And you have to make sure the alias is similar to what you add in the back office. It's not, if it's different, you will not get it. It will be null for you. So also here I can pick the header view dot subtitle, let's say, equal content dot value of this one, and it will be also string, and I'll say here, as we remember, it was sub title, and it will be null. So also we need something called the image URL, which is equal to content dot value. So when you store image in Umbraco, in that media picker, so always they will store the image as I publish content. They store something, let's say, component inside component. They will reference to each other, so that the image will be as a component for them. It will not be as a something called image type. But we'll see how we can get the URL from that one. So let's say like here this one. So it was page banner, as we remember, I think, and should be the same stuff here. But so to get the URL, I think I can say that URL. I think we can generate URL here. That's nice, and this should be could be null, and that's it. So after we finish everything here, I can straight away please send the view to the front end. In case if something happened, I want the logger to register, let's say that log any type of error, like I can say error here. So pass the error or the exception plus I want to, oh, what the heck is that? EX. And this one I need to send more data, say error while processing, let's say what we are processing here. We are processing name of our view header component, the header in that one. I think that's it. You know, you don't need more than this, to be honest with you. That's it for the backend to pull data from Umbraco database. So now we need to think about the front end. What we need to get in the front end. So as we said here, we are doing something. It's only what we can say here. It's only ASP stuff. So we need to follow the ASP documentation. As they said, you have to go to something called in the shared folder. You have to create something here. It should be specific, same as they said to us there. Something called component. So you have to create this folder. Should be same name. And inside that folder, you have to create one more folder called header. Exactly same as the view component you call it. How you call it here, header or subheader or something like that, you have to call that folder same. After that, inside the folder we create, just add a view, and that view should be called default, like this. That's standard. It's nothing we can change here in this one. It's standard from Microsoft. So now, what I'm sending to this view here, I'm sending something called model. What we call our project, Umbraco 10 block dot in the app dot in the model dot my view component and dot the header view. That's it, what we are calling. So when I render the view, they will go to that. Sorry, when I'm rendering the view, we'll go to pull the data through the or the data will be encapsulated inside this view inside the model. So now we need to get the HTML for this. Let's go to the layout and just cut it from here like this. After you cut it, put it here. Let's make it better organized. So let's say if this model is not null, then render for me this header. Could be null, so we don't need to render something empty. So now, as we said, we need that title to be here. And model could be null, so we'll do the title and also the subtitle. Let's like this. Let's say model dot subtitle, and also the image. This one here. Model. Call it the image. That's what we need here. So we deleted or we cut the code from there. So how I can call this view? It's something similar to the partial view, but I think it's easier than the partial view. Let's just rebuild our project. And if you check the documentation, Microsoft, they will explain to you how you can call it. You can call it many ways, but the preferred way for me, you can just write VC semicolon. If you write here header, you should be able to see it here. But you are not seeing that. Why? I will tell you why. So you have to add something in the view import. So you have to say here something called add helper. You need to add this asterisk, comma, what is your project name, which it is Umbraco 10 blog. So again, let's rebuild the project, and we back where to the layout. Let's wait. Rebuilding, everything succeeds. Now if I said VC semicolon header, where is it, the header? Anyone can see the header? I'm not seeing anything. Let's say again VC. This one here. We did nothing. Just we need to be patient sometimes. So see, now we lost many lines, but we have only one line here, and that line will be rendered only. No, it will be rendered always because we are calling that in the layout. So let's go to that view component. Where is it? Let's go to the default. Let's put breakpoint here, and we go to the view component. Also breakpoint here. Let's see how that works. Let's run the project and we see that step by step. Nice. So after we run the project, straight away, because we are calling this one in the layout, so straight away we will render this view component, because we are asking about that here. So let's debug this one step by step. Let's say now what we are getting here. We are getting the home page. Why? Because the first page is the home page. You should be able to see all the data here. So the title and the subtitle and everything. That's empty subtitle too. Nice. And if you go continue on here, and we'll go again to the front end. So one more here, what's happening, and let's go to the site. That's nice. So we are getting the data here. I'm on the home page, but I'm not getting anything. Why? I don't know. Let's go check the about page. Oh, nice. Let's go to the about page, and I don't want this more. So here we are in the about page. Yeah, and the about page working fine. But why the home page is not working? I think we do not have any things in the back office for the home page. So if you go from the setting, from page setting, nice, here, that's the home page. I will say stop title, just to know that. So if I need any banner, I can, let's say, let's add something different, maybe a bit. And let's go with here a bit. Let's add something, I don't know, any image or something, just to make sure we are getting the right or the correct one. We have saved it. So if I go now to the main page, which is the home page, we said we don't need this breakpoint. Now we are seeing something called home, but we are not seeing the subtitle. Why? I think could be something in the spelling or something called page banner. So let's check together why we are not getting that. So if we go to the document type and we go to something called page, and the page banner is image picker. I think if there is nothing, if there is no issue with the spelling, it's correct. So if I do here this one and we get the URL, and in the front end we are saying give me the image URL. No. So now again we need to put breakpoint, and here let's go call the page again. Here I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything's in this one. There is data and there is image. So let's break it here. Subtitle is null, but there is image. Let's go with this one. Where we are now. Sorry, it's not a subtitle, it's not the image. Oh my god. So subtitle, I think if let's back again to subtitle. But subtitle in the home page, we don't have any subtitle. We have, let's back again. Content, we have subtitle, but why we are not getting the subtitle in this view component? Let's go here. Anything is wrong here? I don't know, I'm not sure, but it looks like something has been changed here. I don't want the breakpoint. Let's back again to the home page. Let's refresh this page and see if there is anything changed. And we should be here. And I don't want this one. And tick. Let's back to the. Here we are. So I think it was spelling issue only. So again, if you go to the about page and we check the about page, what we have there. So we have the about page and we have that. So we see here how simple and how easy. Now imagine if you add more page and more page just by including the page setting from the composition here. Just include that one in your page. Straight away they will be rendered. If you have it, if you don't have it, nothing will be rendered. Because we are checking always the no exception. See how easy and how simple with this view component. They make, I think, our life easier, simpler and easier here. It's 24 minutes this video. It's a bit long. I hope you are learning and learning good stuff with this videos. Please let me know if the video is long or you need something more interesting or something better. That's it for us today, and see you in the next video.